All right, so yeah, we're in the customs office. This is our
Yeah,
van.
so long as you don't send it viral, totally okay.
Cool. So here's our clearing paperwork. Boop, 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 boop. All the stuff. Here's our man. Here's the official. I'm sorry, I didn't even get your name.
My name is Harrington.
Harrington.
Pleasure to meet you guys. Season's greetings and all of that good stuff.
There you go. And fun things. We had to turn in our flare gun. You know, if we had a spear gun, any kind of things with a trigger, I suppose.
Hey.
And then yeah, we clear out their office, really hang out, and this is right at their own little dock. Get our paperwork, and we're clear to go to Antigua. Yeah.
Facts.
We are in day 2, going from Bermuda to Antigua. First day, the wind was super light, kind of annoying, floppy. Today is like the most super beautiful day of sailing ever. Beam reach, nice winds, like 20 knots, and Shannon is doing her daily half hour of being at the helm practice. Intense focus. You can see that we've got nice waves out there. We just furled in the jib because it was getting a little bit overpowered because we were getting winds like 20-25 knots, kind of higher. Looks like we've got maybe 6-ish days to get to Antigua from here, so we're just gonna chill. Oh, Batty pooped on the deck while we were underway. We're sailing, and Batty went forward and dropped a doozy on the deck. Amazing. He's officially a boat dog. He wasn't doing that before. We were worried. It's like, you can't not poop for 7 days. It's a problem. But yeah, first day out, boom, killed it. And he's got his nice little cozy spot right down here, right at the base of the cockpit. Hey, Batty. He's relaxing, can't be bothered. Okay, peace. Right after a shower is a good time to talk about the fact that it's disgusting to be on a boat in passage for many, many days when it's swelly and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
It's also kind of boring. Not a hell of a lot to do when it's really rough. You can't really like exercise.
Walk around the cabin.
Readings
Cook.
kind of makes you queasy. All kinds of things kind of suck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not like it sucks now. It's real pretty. But, you know, the romanticized things of, you know, many, many, many weeks at sea.
And we'll be there in 5 days.
6 days.
6 days.
Probably 6 days.
5 days.
Yeah, realistically. Yeah. So there you go.
It's almost like tomorrow.
It's just like tomorrow. Okay, gratiatis. Okay, signing off. Yeah, peace. Another day aboard Breeze. It is, what day, sir?
The 4th day.
It's the 4th day. Wait, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I think it's Sunday. And the wind is coming from the south, which means that we're close hauled. Tight in. It was a lovely, lovely sailing day. Pretty mild and comfortable. It's snack time. About midday snack time. It's also crafting time. Batty is a effective footrest. He seems to like being in the cabin anywhere, or cockpit anywhere near us. This is kind of how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Last night was
Smooth.
smooth, very smooth.
Good sleeping.
Great sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great sleeping. Really made up for some stuff. So.
Yep. I got my helm time in ready today.
Yeah, some days the wind sucks. Like
And the waves suck.
the waves suck. Like today, the wind was coming from the direction we're trying to go, which is not good. It's not a good thing. And there were waves coming from the direction we're trying to go. So when you're going into the wind and into the waves, it's called bashing. For very good reason. Because it's loud.
And it feels exactly like it sounds.
And the water kind of comes up this little area back. See that? Uh-huh. That's right. That's where it comes. And then it sucks these little scuppers. That's a fun word. Sucks into the little scuppers, and then it goes back in the sea.
So
But
we're all a little damp.
we're all just a little damp, yeah, and then it's dripping from the ceiling, and the water's kind of getting everywhere. So some days are just like that, and you just deal.
But yesterday was perfect.
Yesterday
so
was perfect, so it kind
we
of makes
keep
up for it.
reminding ourselves that yesterday was perfect.
If you average it 2 days, it's like, you know, a normal day, I guess. And we are still 4 days from Antigua, so we have done 5 days already, and we're still 4 days away. So it's going to end up being a 9-day passage, which is long.
Very long.
Way longer than what the forecast brought. But forecasts are like slot machines. They're not actually accurate at all. They're complete chance. It's like a casino. So you do the best you can, and we got weather completely different than what it is that was forecast. So peace. Oh wait, what were you gonna say? So what did your brother say? Holla. Holla.
Holla.
That's for Tony Murph. Holla. Jelly. You're jelly. We're on a boat. Jelly. It's about 5 in the morning. This was the night shift, and exciting things happened. There was a baby stay that kind of worked itself loose. It was when the pins came out, and it just unscrewed, and it was rattling. So I had to go out there and get that. That's gonna be another thing to work on when we get to Antigua, but I guess that's why we have a night shift. And yeah, and this morning is pretty. 3 more days and we're in Antigua. Woo! Here we are.
Day 6.
Day 6. 3 more days to go, we think.
We hope.
We hope. Until we get to Antigua. There has been intermittent weather. The wind has been either awesome or
Super shitty.
super shitty. You know? Like, it's kind of how it goes. And communication is kind of funny. We've been out for 6 days, so no Wi-Fi's, no textings,
No interwebs.
no interwebs, social medias, any of that stuff. But we do have the InReach, which is super rad.
Which some of you have been contacting us on and hearing from us.
Yep, big ups to Friende, aka Kevin on Duende, who's been sending us weather updates, which is rad.
Yeah.
Very helpful because they're actually accurate, unlike the commander's weather forecast stuff that we get. And who else?
And to our new friend Mary Barbara from Gill St. Bernard School, who is
She's
now
cool.
following us on our website and contacting us with some really nice words of encouragement.
Super sweet. And then Herman Diebler, former owner of this boat, wonderful man, always helpful. And good to commiserate in when it is very unkind weather. And he does a high five and he says, grit your teeth and bear it and grow up, kid. Which is exactly what we need to hear, so that's perfect. Okay, pooping and peeing, right? So like...
Part 2.
Part 2, this is a thing, right? So like, when you're in inclement weather, one of the biggest challenges is how does one do their business, right? So like, yes, we have a head.
We know you're all wondering.
We have 2 toilets, in fact. So, you know, one is an electric head. It's lovely. It's in the front, aka the bow, and
AKA Armageddon.
Armageddon. Yeah, it's the end of the goddamn world up there. So when the weather sucks, it's like super, and it, like you levitate up there. You just leave the ground completely.
Or right off the seat.
Right off the seat.
Yeah.
So you know, girl over here, she broke toilet seat the other day.
Toilet seat yesterday.
She ain't even big.
in my long now list of things that I have broken, my very complicated relationship with the head.
Oh yeah, she's got a long maintenance history with the head. And then other great fun fact: the number one reason why men go overboard and die.
It's not because they're dumb.
It's not because. It's because they're peeing off the side of the boat. Because you're in a very vulnerable position. Your pants are down, and they are often found floating dead with their pants down. Very embarrassing. So the last few nights, okay, so like it's been real rough, and I've been on duty in the evening sometimes, and when I am, there's a new thing that we've got, right? So it's a bottle, right? So I'm peeing in a bottle.
High tech.
High tech, very high tech, and here it is.
If you look close, you can see there's a little pee left.
Little pee left in there, yep. But it's great because you can pee in it and then just dump it overboard, and you're not compromised safety-wise. You know, you're good. Because going overboard, if she's sleeping, that would suck real bad.
I'd never find him.
Never. I'd be overboard. She'd wake up in the morning and be like, "Hey,
I'm going to Antigua."
Yeah, and she'd be going to Antigua, having a nice time with a sweet boat. Find some handsome sailor. What?
Sure, you got a handsome sailor. So we opened up the cockpit today, as you can see. Sorry for my hand right there. And Sean is hanging up Christmas lights. So we are rocking out with our cockpit out. And we did a lot of projects today. We have been motoring for 12 hours or so, maybe more. We haven't had any wind, so it's been nice and smooth, and the water's real glassy. So we were able to scrub down the cockpit and do the deck, a couple projects inside, obviously hang up the Christmas lights, and give Batman a bath. I don't know if you can see him over there. His post-bath nap. So we are both clean. So is Batman, so is the boat. And we're gonna get some wind pretty soon. We're gonna hopefully sail into our next destination. We are 2 days away.
Something about drinking in the vastness of that business without any kind of obstruction. Oh, need to celebrate with a White Claw.
It's the White Claw plug.
That's right. They sponsor us, so next time you're thirsty, you're thinking about hanging out with your friends, consider a White Claw. It's gonna make you feel great in the morning, low calorie, low sugar.
All this is true.
Pretty girls drink it. Yeah, cool. What else? We're motoring. We're still motoring. We're making lots of water, which is rad.
Right.
Because we could make lots of water when we motor. Because there's DC power. Because we converted the water maker from AC to DC, which is pretty awesome.
So we convert salt water to fresh water on the boat.
Totes. Desalinization.
That's the word.
Osmosis? No. Reverse osmosis, that's what it is. Yep. And it's quiet, it's chill, so it's good. We're filling up our tanks. This way we can do all kinds of laundry when we get there, because we're pretty salty.
So much laundry.
So much laundry. And we should be arriving, give or take, Friday. So.
And today is Wednesday, late afternoon.
So, one more day.
One more day.
That's it. And you know it's real because look, the straw hat's out. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Holla. Okay, cool. Yeah, peace. A lot of times the ocean's crazy and turbulent, big waves and whatnot. However, sometimes it just flattens out and there's nothing. Like now. Nothing. Flat. It's super flat. Nothing around. It's got a second wind. Oh my God.
John's been fighting it for a few minutes now. He even had to sit down. It's taken a lot out of him.
Oh my God.
Maybe it's a shark. Stay
I think it's a
tuned.
mahi though. It looked kind of greenish when it jumped. Because it jumped. Oh, it just jumped again.
Oh, we'll be back with updates.
Look at her go! Bringing it in like a boss.
All right. Looks like we got a mahi. He's a pretty big one. And he's awfully pretty. We're pretty tired. So we're bringing him in.
Land ho! Yeah, over there, south of us, we have Antigua. We can see it. There's like peaks and stuff. We passed Bermuda, but that island is so short, you can't see it until you get right on top of it. So not surprising we didn't see it. Also, exciting thing, yesterday we got the mahi. That was cool. Filleted him up. Glorious creature, probably about 4 feet long. Got maybe 10 pounds of nice fillets out of him.
Took about 20 to 30 minutes to get him in the boat.
Took a while, yeah, he was a fighter. So strong spirit, which is great. And then Batty got some exciting treats because he's gonna get the mahi skin kind of trickled into his food, which is kind of like every dog's dream. So he is fully in his retirement in the Caribbean.
Officially a boat dog.
Officially a boat dog living on mahi skin. We also got hailed. First time in 9 days by another boat on VHF.
By our name.
By our name. They were like, Breeze, Breeze, Passport. Super weird because this boat is a passport and their name of their boat is Passport. Weird.
And we discovered that we both left from Bermuda on the same day, and we are both arriving in Antigua on the same day, heading to the very same harbor. So they said they've been tracking us for about a week, which is pretty cool.
Yep. Okay, we're pulling into Jolly Harbor right now.
We made it. There's land, boats,
Uh-huh.
trees.
So many boats.
So many boats.
More boats than we've seen in 9 days.
It's true. Yeah.
So now we got to clear in the customs people and
Get fuel.
get fuel. Our raw water pump has begun gushing water. No good for a lot of reasons. We'll get more into that later. But need to get some parts. Might be in Antigua for a little bit. All right, so we're in the customs office here in Antigua. This is Eugene. He's checking us out. So Weezy got kicked out because apparently we're not supposed to do that. Sneaky. All good.
Can't video in the office.
Can't video in the office. This is Eugene. This is home.
Yeah.
Loves it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a lovely island. It's Antigua, 108 square miles. Dadley 268. I must say, it's an island. If you've never been here, it's an island to see.
Mm-hmm.
Always pleasant people, and always
Except
got
him.
ups and downs.
All right, cool.
Trust me, it's a sight. It's a place you must see. It's good to check out. I'm here with my main guy right now. We're chilling, we're kicking it. All right.
And then this is customs,
Yeah,
and then we
this
got
is my
immigration,
office, this is immigration. This port
and
authority.
then Port Authority.
Yeah.
So we got to go here,
You
and then
gotta
go
do
back here.
immigration next, then customs, and then we back up port, and then he's out.
It's like dancing, just like dancing.
Okay.